Nurses with Ascension Seton Medical Center in Austin are set to go on strike for a second time this year.
But after their first strike in June, local nurses say they haven't seen many changes from hospital administrators. Here's KVUE's Ford Sanders.
Hundreds of nurses took to the streets 6 months ago.
They're choosing not to work at the bedside. So that in itself should show our community that, we are here in conditions that people don't want to work in.
Pushing for safer working conditions in a new union contract with Ascension Seton. Now, these nurses are preparing to strike again.
We've made a lot of improvements and a lot of progress, but we've still got a lot more to accomplish.
Lindsay Spinney is a neonatal ICU nurse and on the union's bargaining team. She says nurses are often forced to work without vital resources.
Lack of equipment, broken equipment, and not getting equipment and supplies that we need to actually do our job and care for our patients.
In a statement provided to KVUE News, an Ascension Seton spokesperson said, in part, quote, "We are disappointed NNU has made the decision to proceed with its second strike this year, once again creating unnecessary uncertainty for our associates and their families and concern for our patients and their loved ones."
There are some people out there that say that possibly by going on strike, that could put your own patients at risk. What do you have to say about that?
We care a lot about our patients. We care a lot about our community. We also care a lot about each other as nurses. Ascension could make these changes at any point in time. The fact that we care so much is the reason that we're calling a one-day strike.
In the meantime, Ascension says temporary nurses will come to fill gaps during the strike, but they have to stay for at least 4 days. So nurses who strike won't be able to return until at least December 10th. Spinney says right now, patients are at risk.
We scrounge from other units when we can, but they just literally go without.
And both parties maintain they're negotiating in good faith to come to an agreement. In Austin, Ford Sanders, KVUE News.
Thank you, Ford. As far as the hospital's response, a spokesperson also tells KVUE just last month it received another A rating from the Leapfrog Group, a third party that ranks hospitals based on safety and performance data.